Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Clayton, and welcome back to this week's episode of
Cooking with Clay, baby. You know I said I'm cooking with Clay. You know I'm cooking with Clay, baby. We're never starving, 'cause Clayton's got the meat, so we gon' eat. Yeah, cooking with Clay, cooking with Clay, baby.
On this week's episode, we've got someone that tells us more tuna every single day. It puts a smile on our face and just makes us feel so good. I'm so happy to have on the show Sam. Woo-hoo!
Sam on the crown, turn the whole place upside down. Queen of the queers, star in the room.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you, my love?
I'm great.
Tuna.
So look, before we get into anything, I have a few quick questions.
Okay.
Just to see where you're at.
Shoot it.
So, what word describes your mood today?
Listen, happy, excited.
You're always so happy.
Yes,
I love
definitely.
that. And what are you most grateful for today?
I'm grateful for life. I woke up today, so I am grateful.
Amen. What is your star sign?
My star sign, I'm an Aries baby.
You're Aries.
Yes.
I'm Sagittarius. So we like twin flames.
More like the same.
I love that. Now, what is that one thing that your partner needs to have for you to be like, you see this one?
My partner needs to have.
For you to be like, I like you.
Is a partner first.
Yeah.
That is a first comeback.
Okay. We'll get back to
We'll
that.
get back to that, yes.
And then describe yourself using a food item.
It has to be a carrot.
A carrot?
Yeah.
Why carrot?
Carrot, because I feel like when it's bright,
Yeah.
it's orange.
Yes.
So I think it also describes the kind of person that I am.
And it's crunchy.
Listen.
Okay, great. Do you know what we're cooking today?
I've got no idea, but I'm excited
Uh-huh.
to see because my food style and yours is quite different. But I want to learn.
Now, Sam also loves cooking on his channel. That's why I was like, you know what, I need to have you on the show. 2 chefs in the kitchen.
Listen.
But today we're making a butter chicken pasta. I know you
Okay.
like cooking pasta.
I'm a pasta babe, so definitely anything that has to do with pasta, please tell me in.
Yes. So that's why I was like, I think you like a butter chicken. Do you like spicy food?
Listen, I always say in my videos, creamy sauce
Creamy
food.
I
We symbolize that I love very
Okay.
hot food, so I'm excited. about this.
Perfect. So let's get into it.
Okay.
And let's go wash our hands and then we get right into it.
Definitely, let's do it.
So yeah, I'm so happy to have you on the show today.
Thank
oh my
you so
gosh.
much for having me here.
How was it how was the drive here?
Listen, it's an hour's drive. I live in Stellenbosch.
Oh my god.
Born and bred there, so it is quite on the outskirts compared to other places, and it's also my first time here.
So
on
you
the side
were
of
born
Cape.
and bred in Stellenbosch?
Yes.
How was that like?
Very different.
Okay.
I must say, because I grew up, obviously, I'm Xhosa.
Yeah.
But now growing up in Stellenbosch, you get to learn quite a lot of languages. And then I grew up and then I went to an African school.
Oh.
Because Stellenbosch, I would say if you know Afrikaans in Stellenbosch, then it does have its advantages
does,
as well. So
yeah.
I grew up in Stellenbosch, went to an African school. So yeah.
Okay, and how was growing up? Did you know that you were like different from other people? You are legit or was it something that you figured out later on?
I think I was always different, right? But now growing up in a community that is very cultural, Kaiman is a very small community, right?
Yeah.
And then me being Xhosa, that also plays an effect in terms of how I express myself, because you grow up wanting to be what society wants you to be,
Yes.
and then now you are scared because you don't have like a lot of representation in terms of queer people. So now you're like scared. You can't really express how you feel about yourself.
Okay. Thank you for that. What we're going to do now is we're just going to add it in here.
Okay.
And then we're going to marinate it. Now you see that butter chicken spice there, the white box?
Okay.
That is what I like to use when I'm making a quick butter chicken because it has everything in it.
Oh.
We're gonna add it here.
So it's butter chicken curry spice. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to try this dish. I'll put it there.
Before we go on with everything else, we've got our pasta here, so let's just cook our pasta and get this out of the way.
Yeah.
I've got the stove on there. We're just
Okay.
gonna cook it quickly.
No.
There we go. Do you break your pasta?
Sometimes.
Oh!
You know what, Nick? Growing up in a first household,
Yeah.
we were told that you need to break it because
You
it's
know
gonna make it more.
I'm not gonna lie, growing up, we also used to break our pasta. But then, as you grow up and you learn more about the world, you realize that people say that you break your pasta, like that's the biggest thing that you shouldn't do.
But why though? I never understood because that's how I grew up. And so sometimes I do break it depending on what I do.
Yeah, I think it's because the Italians said so.
So
And they created pasta. So, so what is your favorite dish to cook?
my favorite dish to cook is chakalaka.
Really? You make a nice chakalaka.
I make a very nice chakalaka.
You must make me chakalaka one time because I do make chakalaka and it's nice, but I feel like it's not like chakalaka.
You should try mine.
Okay,
you
I'm
should
gonna
try
come
mine.
over.
Definitely.
I'll bring the chicken and then you make the chakalaka.
Definitely, you should
Okay.
try mine. I think I make one of the best chakalaka. My mom taught me actually how to do it.
Really?
Obviously, I had to spice it up a bit. And
Goody sauce! Now, look here, I was going to ask, you cook a lot on your page. Who taught you how to cook?
So my mom and my dad was the one that basically put the foundation when it comes to my cooking.
Your dad also cooked.
My dad is actually a great cook.
I love
So
that.
I think that's where I was able to get my foundation because my mom was the first person to taught me how to do rice, and then from there, when you go to my page, you're gonna see like traditional cooking, but now I try to modernize it and make it like make it 2026. But it's still like my old normal dishes that my mom and my dad used to make.
Okay, let me just get the yogurt.
Okay.
Now, I love that you also come from a family where your dad used to cook because for me, my dad was the one that cooked a lot as a child.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the time. Someone even said that my dad was better cook than my mom, but we're not gonna tell her that. So now I'm just adding some yogurt.
Okay.
So we
But does it have to be a specific yogurt, or you can put any yogurt of your choice?
So we use plain yogurt.
Okay.
So I use either full cream or when I'm on a diet, I use what do you call it, low fat.
Low fat.
But it has to be plain. Please don't put strawberry yogurt in the butter chicken.
What if I wanted to taste strawberry?
Yay! I've never heard of something like that, but I guess we'll figure it out. So now I put some garlic and ginger, and then I like to use this butter chicken spice from Cape Herb. It's so good. So
It smells nice.
Oh,
You just open now the spice and
Yes.
I can smell actually the aroma.
You smell it? Yeah, it smells like a curry. So we're gonna add
How many spoons are we adding?
like, okay, you're not scared of spice now. I'm gonna add one now.
I'm not.
And then for some color, I'm just gonna add in some Kashmiri masala. This comes from Durban.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Durban people, they love their food very spicy.
Look here, Durban people said us can have quite nice curry. So, and then we're just gonna mix that up.
Everything. So if I get it right, so you put a yogurt. And then there was garlic.
Yes.
And then there was also the spice, which is the butter chicken
Yes.
spice. And then the masala.
And in the masala.
And then you mix everything together.
Yes. Do you like curries?
I do.
Okay.
I feel like I'm one of those people that are not allergic to anything.
Okay, I love that.
I would eat anything. Give me a dish. And
I'm
I'll
also a
eat it.
foodie. Now, look, you're going back to as a child. Who would you say are one of the people that inspired you the most growing up? Look at them and just be inspired.
I think my mother. I think that woman has been like through a lot, and then being as a firstborn child,
Yeah.
and having like younger siblings.
How many siblings do you have?
I've got two.
Okay.
Two brothers, so we are all guys besides me. So
I'm just gonna put this in the fridge quickly.
okay, how long are you putting it in the fridge for?
You're supposed to do it overnight, but we ain't got that time.
Let's do this.
All of you guys are what?
So, all guys,
guys.
besides me, so I'm the first one. So, but
Wait, why are you not a guy?
I am a guy, but
Okay.
what I'm saying is that now I got to identify myself and basically learn more about myself.
Yes.
As someone that was birthed a male, and then now being non-binary.
Oh, you're non-binary.
And still in a journey of figuring out who I am.
Okay.
And basically the first queer at home. So that I know of, let me just say it, that I know of. So it was also seeing my mother on how she was being able to go through stuff.
Yeah.
Having 3 children and being separated from my dad, and then still showing up for us despite of what my relationship with my dad is. So she's basically the person that I grew and got inspiration from to say, listen, whatever life they puts you through, just stand up and move forward.
I love that. Okay, so our pasta is done. We don't want to overcook it, so I'm going to strain it now.
But how long do you cook your pasta?
It
specifically?
really depends on the pasta, because some will cook for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I find that really good quality pasta will cook for like 5 minutes.
So
that's-
it depends what
it really
pasta or
depends.
brand actually.
As soon as it's al dente, you take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna put it all in here.
So I saw you didn't use the entire packet.
No.
Don't you want the pasta to overpower the?
Yeah, we don't want, and also we're
What's
going
the
to
lotion?
use, we're gonna make a sauce now.
Okay.
So we're gonna use the rest of it in the sauce. Now that the pasta is done, and now that our chicken is marinated, we're going to chop up some onions. So we're gonna chop it as finely as we can, because for that curry, we want it nice, the smooth, the sauce.
You're
nice
testing
and
my
smooth.
chopping skills here.
Let's see what you got. Now, how was growing up LGBTQ as a child for you, as a young child? Like, were your mom and your dad and your family accepting of it?
I didn't come out of closet. I only came out in 2016.
Oh.
I grew up, as I said, in a community that is very conservative, a community that is very cultural. So it's very scared as a person or as a young person to basically express who I was. So I was just like in closet.
Okay.
Because I was like, but I'm afraid if I come out, then something bad is going to happen to me.
Yes.
I was afraid of being disowned at home, because that's the reality of many queers out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, but if I don't have like the representation of saying, okay, I know someone that is living authentically and not scared, then probably.
You should.
But now I was like, okay, let me just rather finish with my matric first, and then after matric, and then I'm gonna come out. But coming out, it was not easy because.
When were you matric?
2016.
Are you 98?
Yes.
Oh, I'm 97. Okay, so then you came out of, you did matric.
I
and
did
then-
matric. I went to initiation school, and then after initiation school, that's when I then came out of the closet. And I was like, listen, guys, I'm done hiding. This is where I am.
What did your family say?
It was very hard at first because they were not accepting, because I grew up with boys
Yeah.
pretending to be someone that I'm not. So I did have some few girlfriends there. I did have some few girlfriends there and there, because growing up with a group of friends that are guys.
Wait. So where was your first girlfriend?
Yo, I think it was before grade 8.
But Tom, you were ripe and early, man.
Before grade 8, and then grade 8 going forward, I also had some few girlfriends, because it's a group of guys, and then if you don't have a girlfriend, and then automatically they assume that you are queer. So the only thing that I had to do was to pretend to be someone that I'm not, which means me
That's so
getting a
sad.
girlfriend.
How is dating a girl?
It was weird, because now you're like, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm not really here, but I have to do it because I'm scared what people are gonna say if I'm not having a girlfriend in my life, you see. So it was quite weird, but in retreat I had my girlfriend and then I also had my boyfriend.
Wait, what's
But I feel like I'm basically taking, I'm not gonna have anything behind because I'm telling you everything.
You're telling us the entire life
I'm
story.
gonna have something on my eyes.
Do you want to use the paper towel?
Yes, please.
So, your first girlfriend was grade 8.
Yes.
And then you were, how many girlfriends did you have?
I think I had like about 3 or 4 girlfriends. Before,
This one was a player. Okay,
I had 3 or 4.
but you didn't enjoy it, ne? It was like a friend.
I was in those relationships because I had no choice.
You had no choice.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I really enjoyed it, but I was just like, I was still young. It was
Yeah.
nothing too deep. It was just like, okay, we are doing this. You
Okay,
understand? So
okay.
yeah.
I hear you. So when did you realize as a child, like, no man, I'm not straight. Especially when you had a girlfriend, da da da. When did you realize that?
So I think it was mid-grade 10 because I started to see guys. I was like, oh, okay. I'm having like a different feeling than what I have
Yeah.
with girls. But now, obviously, grew up, I always knew that I was different than the other boys because I was never really into soccer and all the things that boys do. But I knew I was different, but now I was starting to see guys that are going, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one is a hottie, it looks nice.
Yeah.
But it is something that I was saying with myself because I could not say it out loud because I was scared, you see. So I think after that, I was like, man, now I think this is the person that I am. And then I started to explore. And then I was like, man, okay, this is me. But
Yeah.
now I still had to keep it a secret up until I came out.
Now, when you came out, how did your parents react to it?
Yeah, it was.
Were you staying at home?
I was at home. I was at my grandmother's place. At the time, I told my mom. She did not take it easy. We didn't speak for a couple of months, for a couple of weeks rather. And then I always share this story. I told I didn't tell my dad. I only told my mom over a text on WhatsApp to say, "Bana lady, I think I'm this and this and this." And then
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, you need all the prayers, you need wada. You know, those black moms."
Yeah.
And I think the biggest fear for her, it was the community, what people are gonna say.
What people are gonna say.
And then for me, it was like, "But I don't care what people say, but this is who I am." And then for my dad, I did not tell him, but he heard from someone
Yeah.
that saw me at a groove kissing with a boy. So that person quickly ran to my dad to tell my dad, "Nana, listen, I saw your boy, or I saw Sam kissing with a guy." So my dad came gun blazing to say, "Nana, listen, I hear you are going out the streets, you're kissing boys. What is your story? What is going on?"
Yeah.
But I love the response from my grandmother because my grandmother was like, "Well, you are coming to my house, you are coming to obviously reprimand Sam,
Yeah.
but please remember this child is never giving you any problems. This child is
Your
always
granny
been-
said this?
Yes, this child has always been in school. You've never had any complaints to say that Sam went to break in someone's house or Sam is done this and this and this.
Because it's not like he was a gangster.
And all of that, but now this child is trying to live their life as authentically as they are.
Yeah.
So now you are trying here and make it an issue. If this is the problem that you said you had, and if there's nothing further that you want to say, I would like for you to ask to leave my house.
I love you, Granny.
Because Sana, leave Sam and let Sam be
I love
who they
you.
want to be. So for me, that was more like validating to say, okay, at least I've got support, I'm in the right path, and if my granny supports me, then which means I should authentically live my life. Somehow they came around, and
Wow.
yeah, my mom and I, we are besties now.
And now you are such an inspiration to people all over, not even just LGBTQ people, just in general. And I think what people also love is that happy spirit of yours. Where do you think that comes from?
Yo, that happy spirit. It took a time because remember that I've been also dealing with HIV for 8 years now. That is also something that I talk about a lot on my
We're gonna get to
channel.
that.
So I think coming from a dark space for quite some time, I had to learn how to make myself happy and understand the term that I need to choose to be happy.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think that also stuck into my mind, and Samar somewhere. I was like, "Mana, yes, there's life. A lot of things are happening daily.
I
I'm not saying
understand.
I'm not human,
Yeah.
but I choose to be happy because I want to be happy. I can't live my life in all these lives and basically.
I love that.
You understand? So I was like, "Mana, let me just be happy. You understand? So yeah, that's how I keep it. That's how I keep it.
No, I love that. I think that is just such an inspiration. And also watching your content, I always get the sense of, man, like life goes on.
Yeah.
So I like that. I think we've been crying a lot now, man.
Yeah.
So let's drink.
Yeah.
Let's get a drink.
Yeah,
And
I would love
then
that.
we'll get back to cooking.
Definitely.
So let's make some drinks. Now, Sam, unfortunately, you don't drink alcohol. Now, I don't know how to do virgin cocktails, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. So we're just gonna mix together juice
Okay,
and
let's
call it
see.
a cocktail.
I'm not also good when it comes to cocktail mocktails, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
We'll
Can I
figure
help?
it out. Yes, please. So I've got some cranberry juice here. I've got some passionade.
Okay.
This is orange juice and then this is pineapple juice. I feel like this is all nice juices. So it should taste. And then we've got blueberries and we've also got some lemon.
Do you think we should mix it together, all together? Or...
It's a cocktail.
Okay, let's do
You want
it.
cranberry?
Cranberry, yes.
Do you want orange?
I think I want the passionate.
You want passionate?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
This. Hopefully the color is going to come up nice.
And pineapple?
Yes, a bit of pineapple as well.
I also like pineapple. You can put by me.
Do you also want you don't want orange, shame.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, something is telling me.
But you see this cranberry is obviously overpowering.
Overpowering. Okay, and then we can just garnish with some. Do you want lemon juice?
Yeah, for the zest you can put it in.
Okay.
Should we put that in first or should we?
No, you can put that. Oh,
Okay, put that.
Now, when did you stop drinking?
Listen, it was the last week of December.
This year?
Last
year?
Yes.
Oh, and what made you stop drinking?
I think it's a tradition that I'm trying to do each and every year. So it started in 2023,
Yeah.
going into 2024. So what I'll do is, the last week of December, I'll just like stop drinking alcohol.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've been doing the same thing all these years. Obviously, 31st, I want to go out with my friends and all of that. But now, for the past 2 years, I've been trying to be at home, sleep on the 31st, and not drink alcohol. So last year, I challenged myself to do 100 days. And then 2023, rather, I didn't drink. And then I only drank last year on my birthday for like almost 4 months, which is, I was like sober.
That is massive.
And then this year, I'm not sure how it's going, but I'm not counting days. I'm just like sober free because I wanted to start my year differently. Wanted to start my year sober minded so that I can be able to plan my things and see how things are gonna be because it worked for me last year. Remember, I started my content creation last year, so I was sober minded. Like, okay, let me just see
You
this.
started content last year.
Yeah.
And already. Okay, so we need to get into this. Let's go chill outside with our drinks for a while,
Okay,
shall we?
let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm already excited. I want to drink this. Cheers.
Let's go. Okay. I like the lemon. It's kicking.
I feel like, please guys, we're gonna put this on our resumes.
You know what? If you need help stopping to drink alcohol, put that lemon in there. It helps with that stain. Okay, we're back inside, and now we're going to fry off our chicken. Okay, it's been
that was
marinating
nice.
nicely. It does
Can I
look
smell?
nice.
The flavor coming.
It smells nice, ne? So, you said you got into content by accident. How did you come up with Molweni Betuna?
Yeah, it's so weird, yeah. I feel like things when you don't plan it, they
Yeah.
just happen. Because I was beginning of my content, it was something that I used to say. I think it was a habit of mine that I used to say because I narrate on my content,
Okay.
right? And then after some time, I think it was like a month into content creation, I was like, man, I start my videos like this all the time.
Yeah.
Let me rather use it. But now, most importantly, once I then decided to intentionally use it, it was more on, it had a meaning behind it. It was
Okay.
more like, it's a community I grew up being excluded into many rooms. I was excluded because of my sexuality, because I was HIV, you understand? So there's a lot of things. So now I wanted, every time that I say Molweni Betuna, I want whoever that is saying those words to feel included.
Oh, I love it. What is the direct translation of Molweni Betuna?
Molweni Betuna is a salutation. It's from my Xhosa. I'm Xhosa, so in Xhosa when we greet people we say Molweni Betuna or Molweni. So it is more like it's a greeting.
Okay.
It's a greeting, but now this greeting of mine comes with a meaning of saying, when you say Molweni Betuna, I want you to feel at home. I want you to feel like I belong somewhere. You might be from whatever group, whatever color, whatever background, but you are part of something.
I love
and
that.
you are part of me.
And I'm sure a lot of us, like me, whenever I hear Molweni, I'm out of another day, another vlog. And it always puts a smile, especially when you do your laugh afterwards. Now, where does your sense of humor come from?
Listen, I never knew that I was a funny person, but this is who I am.
Yeah.
My friends, the way that I narrate my vlogs is how I speak with my friends.
Oh,
I feel like my friends are artists. This is the kind of person I would just like say things randomly.
So your friends
just
get
like,
to experience this every day?
Yes, because I'll just like probably like shade, like it's just like in a way, you understand? So this is my personality, this is who I am, and this is how my friends are. So when I'm doing those vlogs, it's more like I'm speaking with my friend.
I love that.
You understand? So
And you put such a smile on our face. Is it deliberate that you do it, or is it just me?
because I smile when I do my vlogs. Like I'm always putting a smile. I use a blanket and then I'll just like Molweni Betuna. It's like
Wait. I saw this comment once in the videos where they were like, I never knew that you go under the blanket. What is that?
So, because I live in a township, it can get very noisy. And my house, my Wendy house is literally on the road.
Okay.
And next to the road. So there's kids, there's cars, there's taxis.
Yeah.
There's kids that are playing on the streets. So it does, obviously, when I'm doing my voiceovers, have that sound. You know?
Okay.
So now, like, okay, let me just take my fleece every time that I do my voiceovers, and then I'll just put a fleece over myself. And then I'll just like start to narrate and do that. So it also helps with the sound so that it can be nice and crisp without hearing what whoever is saying on the outside.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because I just heard someone say, why are you covering your thing? I was like, what do you mean? So you also love cooking on your page, eh?
I'm a cooker.
I was gonna see cooking with Sam.
Listen, I'm cooking at family dinners. I'm cooking at Christmas days. I cook at home when we have family ceremonies like umicimbi, traditional things that are happening in the house. I cook. So yeah.
And you said that your dad used to cook a lot.
My dad used to cook, yes.
What was his specialty?
My dad used to love to make the morning dishes. So which is specifically one thing that I've learned is maize meal, porridge. That was his specialty. He used to love that because he'd wake up very early in the morning and then would make it to wake us up to go to school before he goes to work. And then just like randomly when my mom is tired and then he would just cook.
So how did you get into cooking as a child? Did they tell you, look here, it's one of your chores, you must cook?
I've always been curious with everything that has to do with the kitchen. As I said, I've never been like a sport person. I never like knew how to play soccer. I always forced, I know how to do like a few tricks, but I'm not good at it. But the only thing that I was good at is just like to watch what's happening in the kitchen. And then I would want to be curious and ask, Bana, how do you do this? Or can I help?
Okay, I love that. For me, on Saturdays, it's weekend. And they're busy doing their thing. So they don't tell me, just go make a quick stew there. And my dad taught me how to make pap. Because my dad is Xhosa.
Oh, so you've got a Xhosa background.
Yes.
Okay.
So he taught me how to make pap. Pap and stew.
Okay.
My dad made the best stews in the world. So that's how I got into cooking. My mom, I love you, mom. She's not the best in the world.
But it seems like we also have like the same background when it comes to like dad's cooking and all of that. I love that.
Definitely, I also love that. What is your favorite, your specialty?
In terms of?
To cook. Like what is that meal that if you have to impress someone, I'm gonna make you this today.
I'm famous for my Sunday course with Sam.
And you love hard body chicken, eh?
Listen, yeah.
What's the difference between hard body chicken
Have you
and...
never tasted one?
I don't think so.
But if you did, because then you should have. I'm not trying to say anything, but okay.
Look at you interacting.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm famous for my Sunday cards. I love a good Sunday cards, but my Sunday cards would obviously include I love my salad, I love my chocolate, I'm going to obviously have my rice.
Your yellow rice.
My yellow rice or my
Green
white rice.
sauce.
My green sauce obviously has to feature. I think if I had to impress someone, then I'll definitely
Sunday course.
Sunday cards.
I love
yes.
that.
Invite them for a Sunday lunch, and then yeah.
Okay, I'm due a Sunday invite, eh? I'm just saying.
Definitely. I think I'm gonna make something, and then I'm gonna invite you.
Please, because I've now invited you to my kitchen.
And it smells so nice.
Yeah, the butter chicken does smell nice. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I think the chicken is cooked enough. So we're going to take it off.
That is yummy.
Yeah, I love this color. That's why I throw in that Kashmiri, just to give it this red color.
That is nice.
So now we're going to take it all out.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put it
So I'm just gonna put it in a dish.
I'm going to put it in here.
So you're gonna let it cool a bit? Or?
Yeah, because now we're going to use the pan for our sauce.
Okay. So we're not washing the pan, or we're using it?
Now we're using it just so.
Okay. Want the flavors?
We want the flavors.
So would you go to a cooking school?
No, this is all TikTok.
Okay. But is it something that you want to pursue in the long run, or?
Not in the sense of me being a professional chef per se.
Private?
I just want to get this off.
Okay.
Not me being a professional chef per se,
Yeah.
but how can I say? Like I want to cook for my followers, so I want to do in-person cooking with Clay.
Oh.
And because I'm well known for cooking. Wait, I just want to get. Okay.
So just like go to someone's house, they book you?
No. So what I mean is like, let's say I have an event
Yeah.
where my followers come, and then I maybe made like, cause I'm known for making tacos, and I made my bread from scratch.
And they look so nice.
Yes.
And you love to bake.
Yes. So now we're going in with some butter,
Okay.
because it's butter chicken.
Okay.
So we need some
So
butter.
do you put as much butter, or you?
The more butter the better.
Okay.
So I'm just putting some butter in, and then now I'm gonna go in.
Do you know what I'm realizing here?
What?
I think you like me. I don't have like measuring things.
Yeah.
I measure with my eyes.
I
when
measure with my eyes. And now we're going
I
in
measure with my eyes.
I don't think we need all these onions now that I think about it.
Like, is it a lot?
It is quite a lot. But I also love onions. Okay, so what I wouldn't want to be a professional chef per se, but what I would do is, and then we're going in with some bay leaves.
That's nice. I'm watching the sleeves. I'm telling you, I'm gonna call them like Clay.
Yes.
Created it.
Yes. So
I am learning here. What is this?
That's star anise.
Well, what impact does it have on the
It's
dish?
for the flavor. You smell that? Like you can smell there's some type of flavor it brings, and also the cinnamon stick. It just adds something
Okay.
to the curry.
But if you don't put these things,
I
is
can
it gonna
taste the
have-
difference.
Okay.
I can taste it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to be a snob, but how do you put this lower?
But it does get the job done, even though if you don't put it first.
It does, yeah. Then you must just put a lot of ground masala and whatever in.
Yeah.
But this is the best. So I wouldn't per se want to do be a professional chef.
Yes.
But shoot, this is a delivery. I need to just answer this quickly. So I wouldn't want to be a professional chef, but I
Yeah.
would love to have my followers over, and then cooking, like I maybe made pulled beef tacos or
Okay.
whatever, and then we're making the bread together.
Oh.
Together, because they always
As
tell
a
me
group, yeah.
as a group, and then we're talking, we have drinks, and so that's something I'm working towards. But as for me being a chef and opening a restaurant, I can sure.
You never know though. Because if now you're gonna keep on this, people are gonna want more, right?
I don't know, girl. Like, I'll see what God says. But what do you think of the?
So how long do you keep it? You want the onions to be?
I want the
very
onions
soft?
to be nice and soft so that
Okay.
it can melt into the sauce.
Okay, so you don't want that crunch.
Yeah. So you said your dish is that Sunday dish.
Yeah.
Who taught you to do that, or did you teach yourself?
I teach myself because as I said, my parents, they laid the foundation. Now I just took it up a notch. Listen, I am a very spicy person.
Hey!
You can see I am very...
And we're making a spicy dish today.
I'm a very spicy person, so obviously I needed my dishes to complement the person that I am. So obviously try to, as I said, traditional dishes.
Yeah.
I try to modernize it. And the famous line that I always say on my vlogs is, you don't have to go and break the bank. Use whatever that you have in your cupboard. It's just to encourage people that you can make good food. You can make 5-star food.
Yeah.
Wherever that you might be, but just use the ingredients. Don't go and break the bank. If you want that experience, if you want the lasagna at home, use the ingredients, make it for yourself.
Yeah.
Which means it is possible. Just open up your cupboards. You don't have to go spend it because we know if Ramaphosa's economy is literally
It's not economic.
it's not economic. So we
That's
need
what
to, yeah.
I want to know. No Peleng.
What
does that
mean? So this is a phrase that was used to be on TikTok by this influencer, also Culinary. It was famous for that. She loves to using that. But now I also took it into my vlogs. So whenever that I say "Yaphela kanjalo into yamu," no rapele, it means that it's the end of whatever that we just did now. So should it be a vlog me cooking, or should it be a vlog of my lifestyle, showing you guys how my day was, or the day of my life?
I feel like I'm exposing that I'm a fan. Because I'm like, everything. I'm like, oh my god.
That's not bad.
Okay. Now, when did you realize that content is something that you want to and can take seriously?
It was last year because I've always been a media person. Because in grade 11, I was introduced by a teacher to radio. An Afrikaans teacher. I said I was in Afrikaans school.
Yes.
How's
How's Afrikaans?
My Afrikaans is very good.
So
I was in Afrikaans school. I was doing Afrikaans as a home language from grade 1 to grade 12. So all my subjects were in Afrikaans. I only did English, my maths, Afrikaans, physics, Afrikaans, everything that I did. So my Afrikaans teacher told me that, when I listen, there's a summer school that's happening in grade 11 because we used to do Mosmondler, which is oral in class. And they were like, you've got a nice voice. I want to put you through into the summer school. And then she was like, I'm going to give you a choice. You are going to the summer school. Went to this radio station. And then I was like, okay, I love this. And then the following year in grade 12, I started to be in radio, which is on weekends. And then that's how I was able to develop the love for media. So connecting it to my content creation journey, when I started it, you know when it feels right. You know when it feels like, okay, this
something is working.
You understand? So last year I was like, okay, this feels okay. This is me. And then I also took a leap of faith. A few months into my content creation to leave my permanent job and focus on content creation. It's almost a year now that I left my job and took content as my career, and
Okay, I love that. So was it scary when you left your job?
Obviously, we know you are a creator. You know you don't have like monthly salary, and then working from having a permanent job. That I knew that every month I'm getting salaries, that stability that comes with it.
Yes.
To not having that stability of saying, okay, now if I don't have brands, I need to make a plan. I need to make sure that I have food on top of the table.
And the reason why I can relate to that and to the scary part is I also recently left my job. So now it's like
I'm proud of you. First thing first.
I'm proud of you. So now it's like I gotta hustle.
Yeah.
And so what do you think are some of the biggest challenges that you face around like content creation and gigs, getting gigs and whatever. Like, do you feel like sometimes you may be overlooked? Do you feel like it's not always like fair or whatever? Like, what are some of the challenges you feel like you face?
Obviously, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've gotten thus far. Being in Cape Town, first and foremost, and being a content creator is a struggle on its own.
It is.
Because I feel like opportunities for content creators in Cape Town aren't that much. There is, but it also depends who you know.
Yeah. Being able to go to Joburg, I remember, when was it last year? Oh no, it was when I did Netflix. That was the first time I went to Joburg.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
And it was also like kind of the same thing as like with you. It's like, yo, my first time going here, and I've always wanted to go here, and it's not even on my own budget.
Yeah.
It's on someone else's budget. That was like, and so
I
now,
have to spend anything.
yeah, now I'm adding in some coriander.
Oh, it's looking amazing.
Thank you. And so now we stir it, and we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna allow this to cook for about 10-20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna allow this to cook on a nice medium heat till the tomatoes are nice and soft.
Soft as well.
Yeah.
It's looking nice.
And then I just wanna add a little bit of sugar.
Okay. So not a lot. Oh, but you said you also measure with your eyes.
Not a lot, because it's not a sweet curry. But just to balance out all that,
The flavors.
all those flavors.
And it
Now,
makes sense.
you know, just to balance out the acidity of the tomato. What do I want to put it? A little bit more water.
Okay.
And now we're gonna let this cook for like 10 to 15 minutes, covered,
Okay.
and then we will proceed. So the food is almost done, half an hour, and then we can eat.
That looks amazing.
Okay, and we are done. Look at that beautiful butter chicken. Oh my gosh. You like spicy food?
Listen, I'm gonna enjoy this, I can tell.
Okay.
Okay, you're teaching me a new trick. Okay, just need to twist it. Okay.
Well, I'm not a professional, guys, please. I just think this works. And it's
Nice.
working for the...
It's nice.
Okay.
It's nice.
Share.
You know what I would use for my garnishing on top? I would
What?
also use like parsley. Because
Yes.
I love my green, I want my food to pop.
So I put coriander on top.
Oh. I would normally use parsley.
There we go. And then dish for you. Wow, this looks beautiful, nice and creamy.
Okay, this is gonna be my dish. I'm gonna do it definitely.
You must, every time you make it, you must give me
I'm
credit.
gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh, it is yummy.
Okay.
So is this like a dish that you always go for?
Not always, because it's heavy. It's cream. It's curry. So not always, but
It's one of your favorites.
it's one of my favorites. Sometimes, I make
Thank you.
the butter chicken, and then I will also make a pie out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we just garnish with some fresh coriander on top, and we are done.
Stunning.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry.
Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
can't wait to eat out.
Me too. This looks
way to eat
right. This looks so delicious. Okay.
Yummy. That's what I would say. When I yummy.
Looking all cutesy, looking all
all
yummy. Okay, let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice and creamy. Nice
I
and
love the
spicy.
spices.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I don't need my green sauce. This is nice.
Wow, this is so good.
Thank you for sharing this recipe with me.
Anytime. This is
I
such a
really
nice
did enjoy
comfort dish, yeah? Are you gonna recreate it
Definitely, especially this weather.
Now, Sam, as we come to the final part of this segment, what is something that you would tell the Sam of 10 years ago?
Don't be afraid.
I love that.
Authenticity always wins. Be your best self.
Yeah. I
Love
that.
yourself.
What are some of the things that you are most proud of right now that you've accomplished?
In my entire life, it was me being myself
Yeah.
and overcoming what society wanted me to be
Yes.
and choosing me 100% every day.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's the first thing that I'm proud of.
I'm also proud of that. The way you show up every day. That's your superpower. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, I've got this plan. Or basically this idea. I want to move to Joburg. As you know that I do radio.
Yes.
So want to see myself growing in that space. Growing into
Which
my
station are you on?
I am at MFM.
Okay.
It's in Stellenbosch University.
Okay.
So I'm part of that station.
And your slot?
My slot it's on. I do weekend drive every
Okay.
Saturday from 3 up until 6.
Now we know where to catch you. Okay. And then, what is a piece of advice you would give to young Sams out there, or to just up and coming influencers, content creators? What is a piece of advice?
Let you be your own narrator for your story. Don't let people tell your story. Tell your own story. Be the narrator, basically, of your own story. So if you want to start content creation, just be your authentic self.
I love that.
Just be your authentic self. You don't need expensive equipment to start. But make sure that you are showing up for yourself each and every day and you respect your craft.
I love that. Sam, thank you so much for coming on the show. How would you rate this dish?
Listen, if it's spicy enough, then
Yeah.
you get me. This is spicy and I'm definitely going to
Out
enjoy
of
it. So
10?
this is a 10 out of 10.
Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best moving forward. Continue being the person that you are, and you're welcome back anytime, obviously.
Listen, thank you so much for having me here today. And also all the best for you on your new chapter of your life. I know it's going to be stressful, but with this energy and the type of person that you are definitely going to make it. And I can't wait to be one day there catching those awards with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me as well.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week.
Cooking with Clay, cooking with Clay, baby. You know I said I'm cooking with Clay. You know I'm cooking with Clay, baby. We're never starving, 'cause Clayton's got the meat, so we gon' eat. Yeah, cooking with Clay, cooking with Clay, baby.